Hong Kong has a hilly terrain. Most urban areas are along coastlines. The annual rainfall is high, at an average of 2,400 millimeters. During rainstorms, large amounts of runoff flow from upland areas downhill. The runoff has to be discharged by underground drains through coastal urban areas to the harbor. Flooding occurs along the coastal areas of Lai Chi Kok, Cheung Sha Wan, and Sham Shui Po during heavy rainstorms and causes disruption to people's lives and economic losses. To ease the flooding in Lai Chi Kok, Cheung Sha Wan, and Sham Shui Po, the Drainage Services Department had to implement drainage improvement works in West Kowloon. The Drainage Services Department of the Hong Kong government therefore conceived the innovative flood prevention concepts of tunnel interception to avoid extensive road openings due to traditional drainage improvement works. The Lai Chi Kok drainage tunnel saves the need for drainage improvement works of about 11 kilometers at trunk roads in the downstream urban areas. It avoids the disturbance to public and traffic due to the trench excavation, while at the same time fulfilling the required flood protection standard. The 3.7-kilometer tunnel project comprises a 2.5-kilometer mid-hill branch tunnel that runs from Tai Wo Ping to Butterfly Valley, and a 1.2-kilometer main tunnel extending underneath Lai Chi Kok's urban strip to the coast. Both tunnels are 4.9 meters in diameter. Connecting the two tunnels is a Stilling Basin. It serves for sedimentation and deceleration of the stormwater before falling into the approximate 40-meter-deep main tunnel to meet the hydraulic requirements. The stormwater from the main tunnel will discharge directly to a coastal outfall near Stonecutters Island. Excavation of the branch and main tunnels, both 4.9 meters in diameter, was completed with a tunnel boring machine, or TBM. The blasting method was used for the construction of intake shafts and adits. The project cost about 1.7 billion Hong Kong dollars. It commenced construction in November 2008 and was commissioned in October 2012. The height difference between the branch tunnel and the main tunnel is over 60 meters. They are also of distinct geologies. The branch tunnel is in mid-hill bedrock stratum, while the main tunnel is in the soil mixed ground of the urban reclamation areas. This project was the first one in Hong Kong to adopt a single TBM to construct two sections of tunnel of distinct geology. This hybrid TBM took 1 year for design and fabrication. Excavation of the branch tunnel started on the 8th of January 2010. The branch tunnel took 11 months to complete. The tunnel was built 15 to 55 meters below bedrock stratum. While the front shield of the TBM excavated, the backup unit erected the precast segment lining concurrently. Each tunnel ring consisted of 6 precast segments. Branch tunnel breakthrough marked the completion of the Stage 1 construction. After branch tunnel breakthrough at the most upstream intake, the TBM was disassembled and transported to the Stilling Basin for the main tunnel construction. There it was reassembled and it started to excavate the main tunnel in May 2011. The main tunnel would be constructed in 40-meter deep soft ground of the Lai Chi Kok urban area. It ran underneath Tsing Sha Highway, starting from Butterfly Valley Road via Lai Chi Kok Interchange and West Kowloon Highway and terminated at the outfall Stonecutters Coast. The main tunnel was designed as an inverted siphon. The U-shaped design would bypass dense urban infrastructure, while the flow drive-by-the-head difference design could save substantial energy input for pumping. The Lai Chi Kok drainage tunnel comprises 2 tunnel sections in markedly distinct geologies, one wholly in strong bedrock, the other in soft ground. Despite the difference, which will normally necessitate the use of 2 different TBMs, the 2 tunnels were actually completed using a single specially designed TBM. This not only greatly reduced the material, resources, and energy input, but also resulted in a significant cost saving of 100 million Hong Kong dollars. The main tunnel was constructed in soft ground under reclamation areas. The project team brought in state-of-the-art compressed air technology and a world-renowned overseas expert to develop a meticulous protocol for the works. At the same time, comprehensive medical support and training were provided to the selected personnel involved in hyperbaric operations. This was the first time such high compressed air pressure of up to 4.2 bar was applied in Hong Kong. Thanks to the scrupulous preparation, the works achieved a safety record of 0 decompression illness, which is remarkable for such type of tunneling projects from a global perspective. Along the branch tunnel, there are 6 intakes for intercepting stormwater at mid-hill. They are located at Chakon Road South, Taipo Road, and Ching Chung Road. The project team closely monitored the blasting operations and implemented vibration control to protect the nearby residential buildings and public facilities. Finally, more than 100 blasting operations were completed inconspicuously. Stakeholders had positive feedback about the zero impact of the works. The outfall at the coast of Stonecutters can discharge stormwater to Victoria Harbour at a maximum rate of 100 cubic meters per second. An octagonal cascade structure surrounding the outfall shaft was built to slow down the flow discharge to the harbour. It serves to minimize the impact to the navigation of vessels. A stilling basin is situated at the junction of Butterfly Valley Road. It is a 200-meter long, about 20-meter wide, and 12-meter deep large drainage structure connecting the branch tunnel and the main tunnel. It functions to slow down the speed of water inflow for sedimentation and hydraulic requirements. The Stilling Basin underneath Chingsha Highway and its surrounding area were originally reserved as a tunnel operation and maintenance area. To maximize land utility, the project team optimized the maintenance procedures and revised the landscape design at the Stilling Basin area. As a result, the area has been converted to a sizable pet garden and handed over to the Leisure and Cultural Services Department for public use. The land thus serves concurrent triplicate purposes of drainage, transportation, and amenity. Protecting the environment is a key mission of the Lai Chi Kok Drainage Tunnel project alongside achieving flood protection. What's more, rainwater collected by the drainage tunnel is utilized for irrigation and toilet flushing. It also, for the first time, supplies water to the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department for street cleansing to conserve precious water resources.
今日係一個值得重視嘅日子，因為荔枝角雨水排放隧道即將啟用，為西九龍地區提供一個長遠同埋有效解決水浸問題嘅方案。
經過3年幾嘅努力，荔枝角雨水排放隧道工程已經大致完成。隧道啟用之後，區內嘅防洪水平將會大幅提升。
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, congratulations!
The Lai Chi Kok Drainage Tunnel provided flood relief to northwest Kowloon in the long term. Moreover, it maximized land utility and conserved precious water resources. For instance, the land above the Stilling Basin is converted to the largest pet garden in Kowloon, and rainwater is being reused for the irrigation of parks and toilet flushing. These initiatives well illustrated the Drainage Services Department's commitment towards sustainable development. Building on the success of this project, the Drainage Services Department will continue its endeavor to provide flood protection services meeting community needs through innovation, land saving, and sustainable development principles.